What up, though? What's good? Some of y'all gonna love this, some of y'all gonna hate this, but let's talk about it. Calvin Johnson's Hall of Fame induction, first ballot. Now, what I think about this is, do I think he deserved to be in the Hall of Fame? Yes. But do I think he deserved to be in the Hall of Fame this early? No. Now, Calvin Johnson, first ballot Hall of Fame, that's good for him. Congratulations. He one of the once-in-a-generational type of receivers, type of players in the NFL, and he made an impact in the league. Haven't won nothing, but that's not his fault. But, like, for real, he's a once-in-a-generational type of player. But let's be real. Calvin Johnson, when need be, then show up. Like, drop balls. I mean, he showed up in, like, games. He did, like, catching, like, over 5 defenders and all that other stuff. Cool. But it wasn't, like, catching over 5 defenders for a playoff spot, The guy would drop the ball. He almost cost us a few games in his career. But I'm not going to just harp on that. I'm going to harp on the fact that he's in the Hall of Fame so early. Now, he just retired. He retired at 30. Going in there at, 35, 36 years old? I mean, come on, man. I'm going to be real with you. Calvin Johnson bitched. He pissed, complained, and moaned his way to the Hall of Fame. Look, there's former Lions, that's still not in there today. You got Lomas Brown, who should be a Hall of Famer. You got Robert Porcher, who should be a Hall of Famer. You got Chris Spielman, who should be a Hall of Famer. Benny Blades should be a Hall of Famer. Those just the name of few guys that should be in the Hall of Fame. Jason Hanson should be in the Hall of Fame. None of those guys are in the Hall of Fame. Calvin Johnson, bitch, piss, complain his way to the Hall of Fame. If he didn't bitch, piss, and complain about the Lions and how wrong they did him and they took away his money. Oh, they took away my money. I get it, and it's money. They trying to rekindle their relationship. I'm not mad at that. But let's be real. He bitch, piss, and complain to the Hall of Fame. If he didn't talk all this trash about the Lions, he would not be in the Hall of Fame right now. You didn't see Chris Spielman complain. You didn't see Robert Porcher complain. Luther Ellis complain. You ain't see none of those guys. Jason Hanson, you ain't see none of them dudes complain about not being in the Hall of Fame. And those guys complain about the Lions in their history. Calvin Johnson do it. Oh, Hall of Fame, first ballot. And I'm like, bro, that shit's so unfair. Herman Moore, that's another guy that should be in the Hall of Fame. Herman Moore should definitely be in the Hall of Fame. They're going to well, his numbers ain't as good as Calvin, and Calvin barely got in there. If he barely got in there, why is the first ballot there? And Herman Moore, to put up, not over 9,000 yards in his career, in the era that you had to run the ball, teams ran the ball much more than they did in the Calvin Johnson era. They ran the ball much more, and he had 9,000 yards. At one point, you could really say that Herman Moore was the best wide receiver in football. At one point of his career, he really was. You could really say that. Like, the guy was a beast. He not in the Hall of Fame. It's a crime he not in the Hall of Fame. It's a crime. All these guys I named have more credibility. These guys won playoff games. Well, a playoff game. Won division titles and all that other stuff. Robert Porcher, one of the top leaders in sacks in NFL history, but he's not in the Hall of Fame? I don't understand this. I really don't get it. But Calvin getting there scotch-free by bitching, pissing, complaining? Shoot. It took longer for Terrell Owens to get in the Hall of Fame, and his number's more impressive. But I'm just saying, and Herman Moore, he not in the Hall of Fame. He had the yards he had the seasons he had, and you had the greatest running back to ever play the game in Barry Sanders. And the Lions ran the ball a lot back in the day. They ran the ball a lot. In the NFL, it wasn't a pass-happy league as it is today. And the numbers he put up was impressive. And somehow Herman Moore not in the Hall of Fame, it's just a slap in the face, man. It's a slap. I know people gonna hate my video, my opinion. I don't really give a damn. I don't care about your opinion. And, well, some of y'all's like, I don't care if you feel a certain way about what I'm saying. I don't care. I really don't. I'm just telling you what I think and what I feel. But yeah, man, I'm about to be going out of here. Calvin Johnson, he deserved to be in the Hall of Fame, but this early and over some other players that deserve it more than him, I think it's a crime. But let me know what you think in the comment section below. I'm out of here. Peace.